there, Cancer. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of January. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I think I want to let's use this one over here. This is called the is it Enchanted? Enchantment. The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Okay, let's see. Like right now I heard somebody's under an enchantment. And I'm hearing that I put a spell on you song. I put a spell on you. Who sings that? Simone or who's I put a spell on you. Uh-oh. Cancer. You have to go get a cleanse, okay? Go take an uncrossing bath, you know? Because there could be some like witchery going on here. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Especially if you're like leaving someone. Okay. All right. Let's see. There's been a breakup. Okay. I'm getting that some of you are enchanted. Okay. Or there's been an enchantment here of some sort. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Cancer. This is your love reading, my dear. Happy 2022. Happy New Year. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. This time around in love, a moth is really standing out. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Look, that's a single person. Okay. So here, my dear Cancer, I see someone who is like, I see someone that is like single and they're happy to like be single. If not single, it's like they're just happy with like the choices and the decisions that they've made in their love life. So whatever choices you've made, okay, or there's someone here who is like just at peace, or they're just good with what the choices that they've made, and they're kind of just like relaxing and minding their own damn business, like that's the person's just like, I'm minding my own damn business here. I'm drinking my tea, and I'm just here reading a book, doing my thing. Okay. And we have the Page of Cups. For some of you, if you have a child, I feel like your child is coming out here. Okay, this is specifically for those of you that have a child. I feel like this is a super creative child. Now, if it's not a child, this is your inner child. So I'm talking still to you, Cancer. It's like, there's like a super creative, artistic vibe that I'm picking up here. You see that Page of Cups, they're doing art. I'm getting that for many of you. You're just like you're trying to get inspired. I feel like you're getting your inspiration back. You are creating a lot of things at this time. You could be writing, or you could be creating, art, painting, or just doing something like artistic or creative, I would say. We have the Knight of Wands. Holy crap. Okay. I don't feel like someone's like thrilled about that. In fact, I feel like that's making somebody mad. Yeah, it's like you're doing your own thing. You're like just, I feel like you look really poised too at this time. You're looking good. Look, this person, look at the way that they're sitting. Like they have good posture. I'm getting that your posture's like really good for some of you. Okay. And I just feel like you're trying, or you have created, or are trying to create like this very inspiring, magical environment. I feel like for the most part you've managed that, or you're surely on your way to achieving that. And then there's like a chaotic energy. So this is like what I'm picturing right now. And it's interesting because as soon as I grab this card, like a bunch of noise, there's like a bunch of noise coming from outside. The window's open, But it seems like obnoxious because it's like loud, really loud music. And that gives me this vibe, you see. So like right now it's like I'm picturing this person, like it's kind of like what's happening right now, right? It's like they're they're relaxing, right? I'm just relaxing, like I'm at peace. I'm like, it's just peaceful. You see the doors open back there. Some of you might have, like, you're opening your windows. Like I'm just getting like this, like I'm getting a visual of a home and like the windows are open and there's like a lot of air coming through. And then we have this one like that's circling around, that's going around the block, right? And it's like, bah, bah, it's like they're just being super loud. And it's like, so there's, yeah. Okay. I think that's like a person. That's like a person, okay, around you that's like being disruptive. And it's like they're angry. This person has anger issues. They're like enraged, and they're like, right now I heard a rebel without a cause. This person can, like, I feel like has road rage issues too. Yeah, like I'm just getting a profile of this individual. And yeah, they would be the type that they're angry, they have outbursts. And I feel like they're reckless even. This is a reckless individual. We have the Page of Wands, and then we have the seven, like right now I heard, and they're a thief too. The Seven of Swords. Look, and there we have someone that just broke into a house. This person is the audacity. The audacity. Look, they just broke into a house in broad daylight, okay, and they're just went in there and stole some things, and they're like these people over there, like, like, did you just do, like, are we watching you like steal and rob somebody's home in broad daylight? Yeah, this person doesn't give a damn. Like, they're just, oh God, that's the kind of person we have here. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, that's this one. I'm telling you. Yep. So here we have an individual, guys. Is this like somebody that you're with, an ex-partner? Hopefully an ex-partner. This person is shameless, okay? Yeah, look, shameless. Look, and they have a smile on their face like, yeah, I just did that, so yeah, this person is reckless. They're like seriously shameless. And I do feel like they're prone to just, doing things that are not right. I feel like they take things. There's a sense of like entitlement here. And I feel like they're incredibly reckless, and I feel like they're very selfish, and I feel like they take things and they do things, and they don't care. And then here we have the Page of Wands. Like this person, they're looking for a thrill. They want to have fun. And I'm hearing they're broke too. So I'm hearing that there's a song like like, this is like the person that's at the club and they only have $20. Like, I just have enough to get in. And, hopefully I see somebody that I know in there and they'll buy me a drink. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person is this is like a person that, just like these three cards together, to me, it's just like it's a reckless individual. It's someone that just wants to like just have fun. They just want to have fun. And their fun, okay, is like for many of you it causes, it's not fun for everybody else because they're like super destructive and disruptive. And I feel like their friends are just the same way too. Like I feel like their friends are like they're that bunch. And then from it, and here we have this other person that's just like, you know what? I'm getting my life together, like, or I've had my life together, and hey, I'm good. Like this person is responsible. It's the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this person has, things going for themselves. This person I'm hearing has a good job. They're incredible. They're responsible. They take care of business. They take care of their duties and their responsibilities. I'm getting that for many of you. It's like they pay their bills on time. They have good credit. you know, they like nice things, and they work hard for them. For many of you, this person is an artist. This is an artistic, creative individual. For many of you, this is, if this is an artist, I mean, this is a person that, they get paid for. They get paid for their work. So it's a successful individual, guys. Okay. So, okay. So tell me about this person over here. What about them? Why are they here? I'm hearing, this person likes to keep their car real clean. I'm hearing, but it's funny because they're not clean at all. We have the Star. Look, I'm talking about something clean, look, and it's dirty. It's like a landfill there. A bunch of trash. We have the Star, and then we have the Nine of Cups. No. Say it ain't so. For many of you, this person right here, this one right here, wants to reconcile with you. For many of you, this person wants to reconcile with you. And for others that are not so lucky, you're with this person now and you're trying to work it out with them. Are you serious? Hey, well, we all have different stuff going on in our lives, right? The Star and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, because look, I was just telling you, like, this person is dirty. And look, again, landfill, like there's trash everywhere, look. And this person's like, come, come, let's reconcile, the Nine of Cups. Do you hear that? Did you hear that? That was a vehicle passing by, but just being super loud. It goes with your reading, I'm telling you. Yeah, the Star and then the Nine of Cups. For many of you, this person right here wants to reconcile with you. You're thinking about reconciling with them. And I bet that there's people asking them if that's, if you're thinking about reconciling with people, like I'm hearing, like, people are wondering why. And I feel like for many of you, it's like you're thinking like, I do want to reconcile with them or something, right? Like with the Star, but only because this is wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's because you're thinking, like they could turn and like the connection can turn to this. But I'm sensing that no, guys, like, I don't know, like that's just what I'm getting. Like like it just, I'm not picking up, this Nine of Cups. This is, again, wish fulfillment. For many of you, it's like, this is what you wish. This is what you want. I don't feel like that person doesn't fit this picture, guys. Okay. That they want to reconcile. This one right there, that reckless individual that's like, and then for many of you, this is you though. Like you're, it's like, I want to, like, we're on two different wavelengths, Like I'm here working my ass off, and you're over there like taking. For many of you, this person is used to, like, I'm getting that for many of you, like this person has taken advantage of you. And I feel like for some of you, like you might even feel sorry for this person with the star card, because like I'm getting that for many of you. It's like you love them, or you loved them at some point, or you just like see them, like you see them. It's hard, I feel like, for many of you to like see this individual, you know, clearly. I feel like for a lot of times, but for the most part, I feel like, you know. We have the Six of Pentacles. Look, here we have, this is Six of Pentacles, and then here we have like the Salvation Army is back there, and then we have like a homeless person here that is like asking for money, and yes, and then here we have someone that's like, looks like they're doing good. I'm getting that for many of you, this person, okay, looks at you as somebody that, you know, can help them live a particular lifestyle that they want. Yeah, for many of you, it's like this person wants somebody to take care of them with the Six of Pentacles, which is fine. You know, like for a long time, I was a housewife for a long time. And I loved it, you know, like I was really good at, you know, I took care of my home and I was like really happy. But like I wasn't doing this crap here, you know, like, you know, my partner took care of me for many, 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 many years while I went to school. And, you know, they took care of me, but like I was incredibly responsible, and you know, I was just like, I'm thinking about those days, and I do miss them. Like I cooked all the time and just kept the house like just really clean, and I love like decorating like home what is it, like home I just like I love just fixing up my home and making it look like really nice, and I'm like really good at just making things look good. So like I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, taking care of like your significant other, like having a partner that doesn't work and them being at home. But it's like, you can't be this crazy ass individual. You can't just, you know, this is a freeloader. It's different, you know, this is a freeloader. Look, they're stealing right there. This is a freeloader. We have a freeloader here, guys. This is looking at you, and they're like, you know, can you take me back? Look, can you take me back? Yep, they're like, they want to come back to you, but look, for many of this part, they're irresponsible, and I do feel like they take advantage, and I feel like they're the type of person that's used to, like, the mentality that they have is just like, they're entitled, and they just want people. They just like it's like they just think that, you know, and get entitlement, like you're just supposed to help them. I don't even feel like this person has any true desire to like straighten, like I don't to do better, okay? Which just means that they don't think there's anything wrong with what it is that they're doing. Like their values are pretty messed up, guys. And look at all that mess over here, you know. The only thing good here, cards, are the Nine of Cups and then the Star. But we know what that is. That's somebody wanting to reconcile with you, or just, you know, they're like hoping and wishing, like, if you're separated from this person, it's like, look, you broke up, y'all broke up, separated somebody from your past. Like, they want to come back to you. But look, they want you to take care of them. And then if you're with somebody like that right now, you think they're going to get better? I don't see that. I see them just using you up and leaving you like an old dirty carpet or something. Let's see. All used up. This person, I'm just getting, for many of you, like I'm getting that they're dirty. I'm getting that they're dirty. Like, I don't know, like it's just, yeah. There's something. was, you know, when that like that dirtiness, like I associate with like laziness. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, one more card. You see, guys, you see what the 10 of Pentacles is? Look, and there we have Santa Claus. Who's Santa Claus? Santa Claus comes around with gifts, okay? Look, and there's like, it's like raining gold there, like coins. You see that? For many of you, this person's like looking at you like you're Santa Claus. Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting that for a selective few, like you're with this person now, and these are the dynamics, and for some of you, you might even have children with this person. And then here we have the 9 of Wands. I feel like that's you. Look, that person's beat up. 9 of Wands. I don't feel like this person even has any sort of compassion, because look, right here behind we have these people. They're like looking at this person pass by and they're like laughing at them. So I feel like this person is like incredibly insensitive. I feel like someone here, okay, has certainly endured like a lot of abuse. This person is abusive. And for many of you, it could be hard for you to see this person as abusive, because for many of you, they might not, you know, a lot of us with abuse looks a particular way. It looks like this, right? Like somebody who's all bruised up. So for some of you, I'm getting that this person might even, I feel like there could be like some domestic violence here, even like this person has gotten aggressive. 9 of Wands. And there's a lack of empathy here, guys. And I feel like this person, you know, has seen you. I feel like for many of you, I'm getting that you broke up with this person. You're not with them, or you're at the point where you pretty much have decided, like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And, you know, I feel like they've treated you really bad. And I feel like you really took a lot of their crap. Oh, somebody here for sure did. Look, because it's the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is somebody that just sticks it through. Like, I'm gonna stick it through. And I feel like for many of you, maybe you did, and then for others of you, you are sticking it through. But you need to know, like, for those of you that I'm connecting with, and those, you know, that this reading is for, like, there is like this person is abusing you in some way or another. I feel like they're using you. 10 of Pentacles. What is something that Cancer, you know, or cross watcher, whoever's here watching me, like, what is something it is that they should, you know? You know, what's something it is that they should know about this other person, Holy Spirit? What is something it is that they should know about this situation, or about, you know, the present circumstances, whatever it is that they find themselves, you know, doing? Or we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. One more card. And then here we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have like a pet that's like getting surgery. Okay. All right, so with the 4 of Wands, guys, like something it is that you should know, like I truly do feel like the Ace, okay, the Ace, it's the fresh energy, okay? So I feel like what this is saying is, like, for many of you, it's like you need to come to the realization, okay, that, you know, like I feel like, one, this person's not good for you. And I feel like what this is also saying with this Ace of Swords is like you need this kind of relationship. You know, a 4 is balanced. Like, think about a table. You know, it's stable. So for many of you, I feel like it's saying, like, look, like, really, like, think about it. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. There's like a lot going on over here in my home, guys. So yeah, with the 4 of Wands, guys, I feel like, look, I feel like what this is saying is, look, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in a relationship, in a connection where, you know, you're loved and you're supported, okay? Because the Four of Wands is supportive. And, you know, there's a big emphasis on the home as well. Again, stability. Pierre, come on. Pierre. I'm calling my dog. He's crying. I don't know if you guys can hear him. So yeah, and with the Ace of Swords, like, to me that just is reminding. It's there's a dog here getting surgery, and there's something getting taken out. So yeah, I feel like it's like they're surgically removing something. So, you know, I feel like that's symbolic here of the, you know, what needs to happen. Where it's like you have to, like, for many of you, maybe it feels like you have to, it feels like you have to surgically remove this person, which just means it's like, it's difficult, you know. It's been difficult for many of you to rid yourself from this individual, to just like let them go, or just to like be able to see what is happening here. The Ace of Swords, there's a need to see clearly, to see the situation for what it is. Let's see. And also knowing, look, we have the Strength card, that you're going to be recovering from this. So that's another thing as well. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to go check on my dog because he was crying, and I'm like, what's wrong with him? But he was just trying to get into another room. The door was closed. Anyways, Strength card. It's like you need to remove this person because they're not good for you. Look, you see, there's like a surgery going on there, that, you know, they're taking something out of the dog, and I feel like it's like it's talking to you. It's like you need to get something out of your head, which, you know, it's like it's telling you, like, you need to see something from a different light, or, you know, you just have, there's something here, okay, a certain idea, a certain perspective it is that you have that needs to like change, or, you know, and I feel like what that is, guys, is that, you know, one, you can absolutely, okay, find happiness. You can find, you know, a stable relationship where, you know, you and the other person are going to be, you know, very supportive and loving to one another. And with the Strength card, like, another thing that I feel like for many of you, like something that you need to like perhaps like process, is that this was an abusive connection, relationship, okay, guys? Because like here we have someone that's like on a wheelchair, and that to me, it's like, you know, it's just, to me, it's like there's trauma here, right? That absolutely, look, trauma that has happened. And something it is that you should know is, one, I feel like you should definitely start, you know, looking to recover from that if you have not, okay? And I feel like the first step is like accepting or coming to the realization that there was, you know, trauma here, and that there was abuse that you went through. And for many of you, like, it might be hard, you know, to take that in, especially I'm getting, if you're like the masculine energy, or if you're like the male and you experience this, it's like, you know, I feel like the masculine energy has a harder time, you know, like grasping that, or realizing or accepting that they were in fact abused, you know. So yeah, and then here we have the Death card, look, guys, and then the Three of Swords. Something I look, guys, look, Death card. So for many of you, this is a relationship that is ending, guys, and I feel like you guys are going to be realizing, okay, I have been through abuse, guys, and, you know, it's easy to say just leave the person, oh, okay, or like, or while you're going through the abuse, okay, you don't really, you don't know that it's happening to you. Like, you don't know. And again, abuse can happen in like so many ways, but, you know, it's just like a lot, either you don't know it's happening to you, or it's like, and you don't even realize. A lot of people, is like, you know, that a lot of people know what they're going through. They know that it doesn't feel right, but it's like they don't realize that they have just been through abuse until way later. And pretty much it's like when they realize it is when they come to understand how that has affected them, it affects you so terribly. So I do see someone here recovering, okay, and with the death card, it's like they're having such a hard time leaving somebody right now. They're having such a hard time, guys. But again, like, I feel like it has everything to do with the abuse. They don't even see a person, they don't even see their abuser. For many of you, they're starting to see. For many of you, you're starting to see it. But look, and there's a fox there, which to me is just like it's an opportunistic energy. Look, thief, they're stealing. And look, charity. And like this person's like, let's have some fun. I mean, there's a little reckless, reckless energy there. And look, like, help me, help me. For many of you, you could feel like, you're looking at this person like they're helpless or hopeless, like you need to help them. And, they might not look dangerous, or they might not look like an abuser because they look like they need help. And, I do feel like they need help for sure. But I mean, that doesn't not make them, their behavior abusive. It's that certainly is. For many of you, look, that this has ended, guys. It's over. It's just about having to accept that. And with the Three of Swords, I feel like there's somebody here that is like really going to be heartbroken, okay, because the relationship is ending. And I feel like for the most part, I'm talking to you, Cancer, or like Crosswatcher, whoever's watching this, like I'm talking to you. I feel like this is you. Like I feel like you are at this time, like getting I feel like you've gotten your things together. And for the most part, I feel like you have. And if you haven't, it was because of this person. And with the Death card, I feel like you've accepted, you're moving on with the Death card. And I do see that other person, like just being, not being disappointed and being unhappy about this. And like, I even see them, like, maybe for many of you, crying and just like not wanting to accept that this is over, but like it is over. And I do see you recovering, okay, having to like go, you see, this is like, it's like you have to go get help and assistance for many of you, okay, like you might have to go to counseling or, get some sort of therapy. Now, you don't have to go anywhere. I mean, you can, do therapy yourself at home through a spiritual practice, which like I'm a big, like I always recommend that, and like a spiritual practice, because I've experienced a lot of abuse in my life, but I've never gone to therapy. And it's something that like I just didn't want to do. And spirituality, my spiritual practice, tarot, absolutely, and meditation, and just devotion, to my spirit guides, all of that it's very incredibly therapeutic. There's just so many things that I do that have really helped me process and deal and heal from the trauma that I've experienced. And I see that happening here, guys. But I feel like the message is here. It's like having to understand what you have just gone through and what you need to do to get better. I do see you getting better, guys. And in fact, look at what we have here. We have the Lovers. I mean, I'm see you growing old with somebody. The Lovers. Oh, guys, I see a pet too. Like there's like a lot of dogs, and like my dog was a thing in this reading too. I see you like, look, finding love. For many of you, there might be a new person already that you're talking to. There's the new person. There's somebody here, guys. Okay. There's somebody here that is going to be helping you recover, okay, from this crap that, you just went through with this person here. And with the Lovers, I see you, for many of you, like this is the person that you're going to be spending the rest of your life with, knowing, okay, if you don't have anybody right now, that, you will be meeting somebody new. But there is like a need here to like, stop wishing or fantasizing with the Ace of Wands. Like maybe I can help them, or, maybe they're going to get better. It's like, no. And I feel like for many of you, again, you're going to realize, oh my God, like once you get, once the abuser. Like I feel like there's heavy manipulation for sure. Like I feel like there's been manipulation here, even like a little bit of brainwashing, like I'm getting. And like once that starts wearing off, like you're gonna realize like what, like, oh, you're gonna realize like, why did I even feel bad for this person? Yeah, this is that's just, I'm getting that vibe. Like this is that type of person. It's like they make you feel sorry for them when they're the ones abusing you. One more card, Holy Spirit, with this Lovers. I see this person fighting with you. Look, once they see you with somebody else, I see them fighting you. I see them perhaps like showing, like, it's not that they haven't showed their true colors before, but like I feel like they're gonna be like if they didn't care before about their behavior, they're really not gonna care. Like once they see you like with somebody else. We have the Page of Swords. You see, there's like a magnifying glass there, and it's like they're seeing it. So yeah, whenever this person finds out that you're with somebody else, I do see this person getting angry. I do see them like possibly even trying to like just create problems, okay? And for many of you, I feel like they have found out, or they will be finding out very soon. For those of you that I'm connecting with, you are with somebody new, or you are about to meet somebody, like you're about to have like you're going to be in a relationship, and they're going to find out some way, somehow. And I feel like that's going to be incredibly upsetting. Look, and then here we have the Temperance, and you see how these two people look upset. And look, this one is like they're looking at it. This one right here looks like she's looking at this other person like, I thought we were gonna work things out, and this guy's like, I don't know nothing, like I don't know nothing. You see, like these two people there. And the Temperance, it's about reconciliation. So this person's gonna be like really upset. This reminds me of like a show. I wasn't yeah, there was some. Well, okay. I don't know what show it was, but look, this is what was happening. Like I came into the room while my spouse was watching, the series. I think it's a French series. And what was happening was like I came in during a scene where a woman came knocking on like a door, and the guy opens the door, and he's like, hey, what are you doing here? And she's like, hey, I think it was Christmas or something. She was wearing like a Christmas hat, and she's like, hey, like I just came by to wish you like Merry Christmas. And then the guy's looking at her like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what's going on? And it's the scene continued. Pretty much what is happening there is that the girl, what had happened was that the girl broke up with the guy. And the guy was like, okay, well, I guess it's over. But then the girl, okay, like changed her mind, and then she came back, and she just like nonchalantly just comes around like nothing ever happened. Like, hey, like let's reconcile. And the guy's like looking at her like, no, you broke up with me. Like it's over. Like it's over. And the guy has to tell her, like, look, I think you made the right decision, like I think we should stay broken up. And then the girl just like, starts crying, and that's kind of like the scenario here that I'm getting, where it's like, you see how that I don't have to know what show it is or what the story is. I just have to know that particular scenario there, and that tells me off the back, you know what, like that woman there should know better. The audacity, like again, like what makes you think it's okay, like that you just show up in somebody's house when you just broke up with, it's like it doesn't even occur to them in their head, like they just assume, right? And again, just by seeing that, you yourself can assume, right? Like I can assume, what, like I see the dynamics here. Like I bet that the girl is used to the guy just kind of like going with whatever she says, and it's in whatever the case. Okay, that's kind of like the energy that I see here. It's like this person is like they're upset at you for not working things out with them, but it's like really Like, yeah, and I even see like it's like they don't get it. It's like they don't get it for many of you, and they're going to be like mad at you, but it's like they're the reason why this connection, this relationship, or whatever we have here failed. That's like the kind of situation that we have, guys. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Let's get an oracle card. Okay, we have the Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle. Okay. I love this deck. I don't really even use it, and I love it. I didn't even know I loved it. I had a bookshelf with a bunch of tarot oracle decks, and I recently moved it, and I put them somewhere else, so they're like more accessible, for me. And I saw this one, and I put it on my table, and I've used it for all the other readings for January, and I'm like, holy cow, like this deck is super intuitive. The Spirit Messages, we have support. It says, and then I'm going to read this one too because it says reach out, and then it says intuitive nudges, and I'm going to turn it over. But something's telling me, Rosa, please just read that one. Okay, I'm going to read it. Read that one too. Okay, so these two. All right, we have support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. Wow, doesn't that go with your reading? It's pretty much telling you, like, people come in and out of your life for different reasons. Some of them just come in for a little while, others might stay a little longer, but eventually they like you let go of them. They're just meant to be there for a little while. And I feel like that's what it's telling you. I feel like it's telling you, like, look, this person, for many of you, you might have thought that you were going to be with them forever, and it's like it's not happening that way. But look, it also says others remain beside you throughout your entire life. I feel like for many of you, that's that relationship and that connection that we saw there at the end with the Two of Cups and the two people aging. Do you see how it goes? This deck is super intuitive, guys. Like, I highly recommend that, if you're into like oracle decks, that you get this one, because it's been on point for all of my readings. I'm like, wow. So this one says reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So I'm getting that, this I feel like goes with your reading as well. This one for sure. I mean, it's the first one, I feel like what this is saying, like, I feel like for many of you, you need support, okay? And it's support because of what you're going through at this time, but also like emotional, psychological, emotional support, guys, because of whatever it is that you experienced there. Know that you will be getting the help and the assistance that you need, that you will be recovering from all of this, even if you don't truly grasp, what happened there. Like, I feel like you will be realizing as like you continue to distance yourself from this person, and then you're gonna be left with, like, I'm hearing like a bag of, like a trash bag of emotions, and that's when you're really gonna know, like, oh my God, how much this has affected you. Like, don't be afraid to reach out if there is someone, okay, that you want to reach out to. I feel like it's saying, like, reach out for that help. If there's somebody that like somebody that you want to talk to because of how you're feeling, and it's like, I feel like it's saying, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help, okay? And I feel like it's saying as though, like, you will find that help and that support. All you have to do is, like, reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody, and don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? And to be vulnerable, okay? And here we have, these are the two cards where I felt like Spirit was like, no, like, can you please read them? I'm like, okay. These two. It says choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. So I feel like, many of you, you're learning, you're it's not that you're learning, but you're making decisions, you're making choices at this time. You're making a big choice. You're making a very important choice, and it's like you're realizing, like, look, it's my responsibility to do what is best for me. Because here we have a situation where if you leave it up to the other person, things are just going to continue the same way. So it's like, it's up to you. It falls on you to take responsibility and do what is right. And for many of you, this is like making the choice to just leave someone, okay? Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. I feel like what this is saying is, hey, Cancer, hey, cross watcher, whoever's watching me right now, it's like, listen to your intuition. Okay, like this situation, when you go through abuse, there's like a lot of manipulation that goes on there. It's like it's hard to see what is in front of you and what's going on. It could get fuzzy and confusing. But with these intuitive nudges, I feel like it's saying, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Follow that gut instinct that you have, your higher guidance, okay? It's very important that at this time you make time for meditation, for reflection, for just connecting with your spirit guides, okay? So that you don't feel so lost, so that, you feel, you feel safe. I'm also getting in making the decisions that you're making. Intuitive nudges. I also feel like for many of you, your intuition is like really heightened and it's increasing. Like your intuition is growing. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. This is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.